Go back to about June 24th and the 25th. That was the last time we had consecutive days with temperatures up into the 90s. Don't think we'll be able to roll that tomorrow, and you just missed it yesterday. We were 88 at Joplin Regional Airport, but we are off to a hot one over 7th and Rangeline because it's not so much just the temperature that sits at 88, but look at that. You factor in that humidity, and we're feeling like 96 right now, and we've got about 3 to 4 more hours of warming up before we get to our actual peak heating time for what would be a July the 9th. Speaking of July the 9th, let's go to our weather almanac, look at our records and average temperature. The average is really what I want to point out because we should be hovering around 90 degrees each and every day. Just been a little bit since late June since we've actually done so. We're already pushing there in Chanute, Neodesha, and Parsons that sit at 90. Monette and Cassville still in the mid 80s there. 85 and 86 respectively. Let's go Pittsburgh at 86 as well. We got a clean Skywatch storm tracker. Did have just a little rain up to our northwest earlier, but that thing gets kind of petered out there before it actually got to us. Jet stream is falling though, no longer up by the Canadian border. Still kind of squeezing those warm temperatures together. Now you see that circular flow in the southwest there on the left-hand part of the screen. Well, that's a good old-fashioned cutoff low that they got right there. Hasn't presented them with any thunderstorm activity as of yet. However, let's go to the other coast and take a look at, yes, still a tropical storm. Just pretty amazing in nature that after Elsa made landfall, she has remained a tropical storm. Right now, it's even, you can tell where it crossed the water right there even back on land, still a tropical storm. Hovering over Manhattan with tons of rain coming down, and then we can finally look forward to this thing becoming a little bit of a low pressure system by the time it works itself up toward Maine right there. But you see Portland and Bangor on the map, so it just about push off toward Nova Scotia before it's done being a tropical storm. You could say it pretty traversed every place from Florida all the way up to the northeastern portion of the United States. Speaking of the continental 48, down in Texas, they still got massive flooding problems with that system that will not become tropical. It will not end up with a name. But I tell you what, you see how that moisture and that precipitation moved out of the Gulf and now has made its way through North Texas. It was South Texas that was getting dominated. Well, what that means for us is the Gulf moisture is here to stay, and as that continues to build here for the next couple of days, it could present us with additional flood warnings like the one that still exists on the Osage River. Still 3 feet above flood stage at the gauge at Taborville, and that doesn't expire until Saturday at 4 a.m. Now, as far as the severe thunderstorm risk map goes for today, that's going to stay up to our north through portions of central Iowa down through northeastern Missouri. But when we get to tomorrow, that's when things will change because that humidity combined with the afternoon instability that we'll have on Saturday means those clouds are going to want to let loose a little bit. And so by the time we get into Saturday afternoon, there we see it begin to formulate as it moves in from the northwest. And we're talking 1 to 3 inches of rain when this band finishes. And not only that, so we've got localized flooding problems, but we're not done with it. Because even though it looks like we get a little bit of a Sunday break, Sunday comes right back and gives us scattered showers. Now, one major difference about Sunday and Monday compared to Friday and Saturday is going to be the temperature, Zach. We'll be able to keep it very comfortable in the low 80s. So we won't have to worry about the heat. We will have to worry about, number one, the flooding concerns. Yeah. Number two, by the time we get to middle of next week, the mosquitoes.
Yeah. Not looking forward to mosquitoes. Yeah. No, thank you. But thank you, Michael.